What's good, y'all? It's me, DSB, and today I'm here to talk about how to build stamina. And what I mean by this is, it's really all similar in all aspects. It's the small things you do, and I'm gonna give a couple of examples. One example is small things. I learned that from when I was working out, and I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about stamina regarding when a lot is on your plate, how much can you deal with? Like when it's a lot on your plate, how much of that can you deal with before you tap out? So I'm gonna give an example. One example of how you can build stamina is complete small tasks throughout the day. So I gotta throw the JSBs on, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Complete small tasks throughout the day. And it's gonna help you build stamina. And I learned this from working out. So when I was in my room just doing, I got my own little routine. So I just do like 23 times a day. Like I do 23 sets of push-ups and 23 sets of sit-ups 3 times a day, or sometimes 2. So I was just doing them little small sets at home in my room. And then once I linked up with a couple of buddies, or just like I did way more than I knew I could. You know what I'm saying? Because all those small reps that I was doing in my room. So I'm damn. And I was going a long time too. You know, those small little things I was doing was building up my stamina, get me ready for the big shit. So I progressed faster. It was like I grew faster. You know what I'm saying? I grew faster when it came to the big shit. When it came to really doing the heavy shit. I was knocking them out. Bang, bang, bang. I grew faster. You know what I'm saying? When it all came down to it. So an example or a good way to build stamina is, from what I'm talking about, is get a whiteboard or write it on a sheet of paper and hang it up on the wall. And like you can do like small tasks throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? But when you write these little tasks down and you knock them out, it's gonna have you feeling accomplished. And you're gonna get that feeling back from the world. You wanna have healthy habits. It's like a negative connotation around habit. You can have good habits too, you know? Well, just that word in general, people got like a negative connotation behind that word. And one way to develop good habits is doing this example I just explained. You just want to feel accomplished, you know, and then you're gonna receive that back and things like that from the world, or the world gonna remind you of that feeling that you feel when you complete these things. I ain't gonna rant too much though. I just wanted to get on here and give one example or one way on how to build stamina and things like that. I'm about to go to this spot, to this wholesale shop. They sell crystals and things like that. I just got a resale license. I had borrowed my dad's resale license because we got the same name. I'm going to that shop and they sell like they wholesale crystals. That spot like a wholesale crystal shop, so it's gonna be a little fun experience. I tried to go in there last time, but I came in and the lady told me like, you got your resale license? You got your resale license? Damn, I need what? You can't be scared to make mistakes in this shit. Like, you can't be scared to make mistakes, or you can't be scared to look like you bad at something, or you can't be scared to look like a fucking dummy when you first start to do something, because you is a dummy. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're not a dummy. I'm just saying, like, you can't be scared to look like a fool, or you can't be scared to look like you don't know what you're doing, because you don't know what you're doing. You're still learning. And if you stick with what you want to do and stop letting that fear of, oh, I'm scared to be looked at in this certain type of way. If you stick with what you want to do, you're going to realize that it ain't even going to take that long to even, it's not going to take that long to even get to know how to do the shit in the first place. Because when it passed that little 3 month, you're gonna be damn near used to it, and you're gonna be in a space where you might not be good at it. You might not be as good as you want. You might not be as good as you want to be, but you're gonna be used to it to the point where, like, all right, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this motherfucker. That's if you stay consistent. And once you stay consistent and you like just keep doing it, you're gonna realize, like, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. But you just gotta stick with it though. Like, you would do that at a 9-to-5 job though. You would do that at a 9-to-5 job because you have to. Shit like that. So if you don't know how to do this, you're gonna have to learn how to do it because of what you gotta learn how to do. When you first start working at this corporate, you like, damn man, this is kind of a lot of pressure. I don't know what I'm doing and shit like that. But you realize, like, a couple months down the line, you realize, like, damn, I'm doing this shit. I'm coming to this motherfucker every day, and I'm learning what I need to learn. And then you become a person who can teach other people how to do it. It don't take too much. It just takes concentration, and really the biggest one is like confirmation and shit like that. You gotta know that it's what you want to do in order to be able to fully lock in. It's like if you're in a good space, you like working towards it, and something pop up in your life that make you think like, oh yeah, this can get me to where I want to be. Well, this like correlate to what I'm thinking about this dream I got. That's for you. Don't give up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think you want something to come in a certain way and look like something and things like that. You really want shit to look like how you want it to look and shit like that. And it's like, that's like real limiting. And you end up limiting yourself, and then you're not gonna do what you know you need to do. And then once you fall from that position and you realize how beneficial that position was, you're gonna realize that that's what you wanted to do in the first place. So if you're in a good space or something in your life, don't give it up. Or like, if you can see where that can take you, don't give it up. If you can clearly see that this can take me from here to here, or this can take me from here to where I want to be, if you give it up, that's just being idiotic. Like, or you like nitpicking minor things in a situation to give you an excuse to pull out. If you're gonna get what you need to get where you want to go and things like that. And yeah, and if you, so I might as well talk about this shit too. I was gonna end the video, but like, if you was in that position and you fail from that position, or in life you think that you fucked up in something, or you a fuck up, in order to get to a better space, you have to forgive yourself. You have to let go of the past, because you are not your mistakes. In life, yes, we do all have to deal with our bad decisions and things like that. We all have to face those consequences based upon our decisions. But that's not you though. You know what I'm saying? You are what you want to be. It's as long as you work towards being a better person. Nothing is set in stone. You are what you being. So if you keep associating yourself with things that don't serve you anymore, or if you keep associating with things that you want to scurry away from, you just gonna end up self-sabotaging a lot, because you think that you undeserving, or you think the world is, or you think that something's out to get you, or if you think like you're a person who really not good enough to uphold this position. That ain't the case. Anybody can change. I done seen people come from the bottom. I done seen people up here, dip back down, come back up, dip back down, and come back up again. Those situations you going through once you get put in that restrictive space from not doing what you need to do in life, that restrictive space. Oh shit, I forgot I had a meeting. I got a meeting at 5 p.m. It's 5:54. My phone overheated at the right time. But I was saying, like, that restrictive space is just like a learning process that you go through, or that you put yourself through in order to get you to realize that, or in order to get you to realize how off you is, or in order to like set you back in that space that you need to be in to accomplish what you need to accomplish. That's once you get put in that restrictive space. Realize that that's what it is, and then you start to do better and make things right. That's when you start to manifest again. That's when you're gonna start to feel like flowy again. That's when you're gonna get back into that space. But you probably gotta do a little bit more than what you had to do at first. Like, you probably got like talk to people more, reach out a little bit more, and you probably got to do things that you ain't really have to do. But hey, that's gonna teach you to start doing what you need, you need to do in life and shit like that. But you probably got to like work a little bit more though. You probably got to like do some things yourself and shit like that. All right, but it's all good though, because if you know that, you gonna get back there. DJSB. Thanks for watching my video. Well, I was saying, if you know that, you're going to get back there with more awareness and things like that. You're going to get back there with more wisdom about your situation if you go through that restricted space and things like that.